Hello everybody and welcome back to Love and Deep Space. Oh, my lisp is so bad. Okay. I'm gonna try my best not to lisp, but like, it's there. It's gonna be there. I'm filming this too late at night. I'm not gonna talk about it, just don't mention it. No one, you know, it's not happening, it's not a thing. Anyway, I finished the minigame. I was thinking, what is this minigame called? I have no idea. So there you go, there's all the prizes. I reached the max. Oh no, I didn't. I lied. No, I did. I can't read today, apparently. Oh, I didn't. I just can't read today, apparently. Oh my god. This is gonna bode well that they're about to just read for about 15 to 20 minutes, I think. It's gonna be a short episode, by the way. Also, I'm filming this completely shirtless because I got sunburned at Christmas lunch on my back. Don't ask questions. I don't know either. So I have aloe on it because my after sun has expired apparently. Also, I was wearing sunblock. For anyone comes to me, I was wearing sunblock. I guess I just missed a few spots. Christmas Day was wonderful, wasn't it? Oh, I also think I'm not gonna put the screenshot in. I took a screenshot of it. My highest combo was like 50 something. I'm like trying to counteract the lisp and I'm being so aware of it that I'm making it worse, and that is the funniest part about that, isn't it? Anyway, let's continue with this story. Fucking hell. I did contemplate filming this tomorrow morning before the event finishes, and I thought, fuck it, I'll just power through my lisp. It's fine. We'll pretend there isn't shit in my mouth right now. And because I wish there wasn't, you wish there wasn't. Anyway, after our rocky start, the animal shelter staff suggested, oh, all the S's aren't helping, suggested we build a foundation of trust with our puppy by letting him go on walks. We bring Hal to the pet-friendly lakeside park where there's plenty of space for activities. Although the park size is good for Hal, the same can't necessarily be said for humans. Isn't a park? Oh dear. Oh, okay, I get it. Dog having too much fun. Not that the park is too small for humans, which is what I was getting at, and I was about to be like, how does that make sense? The park was probably designed for humans more than for animals, because that's how human design works. Most humans who have designed things prior to recently, well, there's kind of like a weird midsection post like industrial revolution to like 10 years ago, maybe 10 years ago, where like humans were objectively the focus of design, but also not, because it was designed for a very specific type of human, and that's not like a race thing. I mean, like, it was designed, I'm not gonna say specifically for a man, but it was designed for people of a specific stature and like, what's the right word to use here? Not like ability. I guess ability? Like, a lot of things you'll notice aren't necessarily designed, especially if you look at buildings from like 20, 50 years ago. Well, there's a weird frame where this started happening, where there's like, it's not necessarily well designed for people who need walking sticks, crutches, wheelchairs, people with prams, people of certain sizes, like, you know, people who are shorter or taller than average aren't well designed, the spaces aren't well designed for them. You know, it's like crazy to actually like sit down and look at it and go, who was this designed for though? Because it clearly wasn't designed for the people who are going to use the space. It's kind of ridiculous. Anyway, are we here to walk the dog, or is the dog walking us?
Thanks to him, power walking around the park counts as squeezing in some exercise.
I say, why are you puffing, Mr. fucking Jim Bro? What's happening here? When Hal finally settles down, we take the chance to sit and rest. I knew Huskies were energetic, but Hal was on another level.
We probably look like a pair of balloons he's dragging around to passersby.
What an attractive balloon we make. He was so wary of the shelter before. I didn't expect him to be this excited in a new place. Maybe he never got the chance to go outside and socialize with other dogs. My tongue's gonna go numb, by the way, but from the way I'm talking. Like, I get, every time I start speaking, I get so conscious of the fact that I'm trying not to lisp, that I'm just like, going stiff in the face. I should have just done this tomorrow. The leash in my hand jerks around. Despite my exhaustion, I have no choice but to let Hal play around for a bit.
Since his previous owner said he didn't have time, he probably never brought Hal to places like this either. No wonder his reactions are intense.
I fucking love Huskies so much. Hal has us now. We can do whatever he wants to his heart's content. Let's keep going, we've rested enough. Fully recharged, I pull Caleb to his feet and tug on the leash.
Hal, let's
To summon Hal.
go.
I feel bad that I interrupted that line because it was actually kind of a cute line. Don't ask me why I thought that was cute. It's not weird.
Hal, let's go.
It's kind of cute though. I don't know. I'm on the fence. I can't decide whether I think Hal is a cute or like sad name for a dog, you know? I just keep like I think the reason it's hard to decide is because as someone who was a fan of the famous movie Howl's Moving Castle, I'm kind of like, it's definitely not named after the fact that a dog howls, and it's more named after Howl from Howl's Moving Castle. That's where my brain is. Anyway. However, what ends up being summoned is an unidentified creature covered in grass clippings and dirt. That is what happens if you take a dog to a park. Specifically a park that has a pond. If you can get your dog home from a park with a pond without them being dripping wet and covered in sludge, you're a god. Never in my life. Who are you? Where's my dog? Yep, one bath later. Why are we bathing him at the park? I'm kidding. Fortunately, the park is equipped with a self-service pet washing station. We easily clean up our messy Hal. Freshly washed and smelling nice, Hal immediately transforms into a social butterfly the moment we step outside. He walks around to mingle with the other dogs. Why is there so much dialogue for me right now? We end up making friends with many dog owners. There's even a professional dog handler who teaches us some commands for a competition. How nice. We learned those commands, but the dog handler said they probably won't work on Huskies.
Yeah, sled dogs are unique. They always have to rely on their own judgment to deal with emergencies and blizzards. So as far as genetics are concerned, they won't always obey.
Me too, I'm kidding. I'm not, but you know. Did you research this beforehand?
I did some homework.
I said, didn't we? What is happening? If you're gonna participate in any dog-related activities, please do some research on dogs before you do so. Please have some idea of what you're getting yourself into. That would be nice. They're not adopting the dog at least, but like still. If you already knew the commands wouldn't work on Hal, then why were you so focused on learning them? Maybe he wants a dog in the future. Who are you to judge this man for trying to learn something new?
As long as something isn't impossible, it's still worth a try.
That too. Just giving up on this dog.
I've seen plenty of things with worse odds actually happen.
Are you making a jab at us or yourself? That's the real question. Considering your current track record, you're being too modest. You survive situations where there shouldn't have been even a chance of making it out. Like the house exploding. Let's... A shuttlecock suddenly streaks past us like a blur. When I turn, I see Hal has already caught it in his mouth.
Sorry, I didn't hit any of you, right?
I don't think he's overly gifted if he fucking launched his shuttlecock at us, by the way, game.
Who told you to cheat with your strength evolve? Why did you hit it that far?
That'd be me too, though. Never mind, he's gifted as hell. That's me. I found myself in this game. I'm that guy cheating. Flemington with a strength evolve. That's so good, actually. Get into baseball. I feel like Strength is not something you necessarily should have too much of in badminton. Tennis? Maybe. Bikes, I guess. But like, go into fucking baseball. Home runs all day. Out of the park, sir. I feel like you'd get caught way easier in a game like badminton. And they'd probably have safety measures against that. Anyway. Or he's already been fired, never mind.
Good catch, Hal.
I have a feeling the dog's about to run off with it, by the way. As if remembering something, Caleb seizes this chance to try out the commands for direction, running and passing. He learned them for Hal.
Hal,
That's an
do you
awkward
see that
sentence.
spot? Take the shuttlecock over there.
If this works, by the way, unrealistic dog expectations are sitting in this game. You've not once taught this anyway. He's doing it. If I'm just not, if my husky sounds like that, well, actually, because it depends how old this one. I think he is a puppy, so no, I'll take it back. He could. The wind picks up by my feet, and a grey blur shoots out of my sight. Is this really how he's listening to her commands? I have a feeling he's not.
I wanted to try it since he was eager to catch the shuttlecock. I'd say
But
it's
this
an
man's cheating
unexpected
too.
discovery.
Thanks. Your dog is really smart.
No, you're really smart, sir. Hal returns from the court, rubs up against our legs, and jumps around excitedly. I happily reward him with a chew stick. Everyone says Huskies don't follow commands, but Hal is an exception. Now, we don't have to worry about the competition.
Genetics are part of nature, but environment is part of nurture. I wouldn't be surprised if he's obedient because he was abandoned. He might be afraid of being left behind again.
What's my excuse? Okay. That's a terrible joke. What a sad line. I had to lighten the mood somehow.
Maybe his previous owner said something like, "If you don't listen to me, I'll leave you."
Oh my god.
Multiple times.
Please stop.
And in the end, he actually followed through with it.
Can we get this sad puppy away from me? Jesus Christ. Let me just enjoy my time. Caleb gently pats Hal's head, and Hal wags his tail in response. Now that Hal has met us, he'll never hear those words again. I can guarantee it. You're not adopting him, by the way. You're just like hanging out with him for a day, aren't you? Anyway. I crouch. Just I crouch. I'm not crouch down, I crouch. Take Paul's hand. Take Hal's paw and press it with my hand as our little paw print promise.
Why are you only making a promise to yourself?
Hey, get out of here, it's only me. You're not invited. I can vouch for you too, but you need to provide some evidence. Caleb leans down and pinches my cheek. Get away
You
from
need
me.
to check my score. I thought I could skip that part.
Nope. Formality's sake, you know. How can I go easy on you in front of our Hal? Now then, Mr. Caleb, tell me about yourself. What's your history so I can calculate your store? Store? Fuck me. Score. I went with the roll. I went with the flow of the fuck up I had and was like, I can fix this. And then I ruined the final word.
Let me tell you about my history with her. No matter how bad the fight between us is, I never turn around and walk away. Even when she wants to push me away, and it's obvious she's pretending, I only get closer. Does that count?
I think that's a good thing, by the way, good sir. Also, this has unlocked a new thought in me that I really want. They're never gonna do this. I really want an event that is just like an absolute train wreck fight between the MC and every one of the characters. Like post vow ceremony, so they're technically married. That level of like we're in this relationship fight, because I think that'd be so fascinating. They're all head over heels, they're all fully in love. The fight would be so peak, so intense. I'd pay for that. And then I also want a memory that is just the 5 guys fighting it out to see who's the strongest, because I'm also curious. We all think it's Silas, but you never really know. I think it has to be Silas or Xavier. I think Zane is a slight bit too much of a pacifist, because he's, I think, low-key scared of his own power. Touche, my man, fair enough. So I think he would lose instantly. I don't know who would win between Caleb and Raphael, because obviously I want to say Raphael would lose because of his personality, but he is also quite fucking strong. He's only, you know, part god, or full god, I don't remember the lore. And what is Caleb but just like a dude in this universe with, well, I guess he does have gravity manipulation, and that is kind of OP if, depending, because like I don't think we've really discussed too much about evols, right? Like, if Caleb uses gravity manipulation on a person, is there physically any way for them to get out of it unless someone else interferes? Like, can you overpower another person's evil? Or does Caleb automatically win against everyone because he can just like pin them to the floor or send them to the stratosphere? You know? Interesting food for thought. Also then there's Silas's evil, which is also quite nuts. And if, you know, the same applies, how the fuck do you fight against that? I guess also Zane then has the ability to just freeze people and move on with his life. Many questions. Many. I think Zane could win against Caleb. Thanks, fine, for your opinion. In that case, it would just, I think, become a matter of who's faster, right? Who's faster to initiate said fight? Well, I guess actually no. Zane would lose because Caleb's is probably quicker. I don't know, because I don't know where... I don't know if Zane can just make ice anywhere or if it comes from him, you know? Because a lot of times you see it, it seems like it's coming from him. So would, if he was to freeze someone, would it come from him, freeze the ground towards him, then freeze them? And in that regard, I think Caleb's power technically activates faster. Anyway, this has become an in-depth conversation about something that's completely irrelevant, because it'll never happen. But I am now fascinated. And we'll probably have to look shit up at some point to decide what that means for us. Anyway. Back to this guy. Well, you're Caleb after all. I told Howls to I hold, fuck me, I gotta like be prepared to say the full sentence and I've just not been. I hold Hal's 2 paws and give them a gentle pat. Ow? The dog sounds get me every time, Jesus Christ. You met the minimum requirements, but you still have to do more to earn my full endorsement. Keep it up. It looks like Caleb saw this coming. He's amused. I thought he would obediently accept my verdict, but while I'm feeling smug, he unexpectedly picks me up.
I still have to work on it?
Yep.
I'm pretty sure this will increase my score faster.
I doubt it. Whatever you're about to do, I think is redundant. For cheating. Fine, you pass. I'll vouch for you. I'll vouch for you. God, I got all the vowels in that sentence. Only 3 of them. I meant word, not sentence. Caleb lowers his head towards Hal, who's wagging his tail.
We still need to promise him that we'll give our all in this competition. We won't let him down.
I mean, you might, but I'm just gonna... I think I just secretly love being slightly, like, mean towards Caleb, because he is obviously, like, he's a childhood friend aesthetic, and that is exactly how I am with my friends, and I think that's bleeding into this. And I really gotta stop, because it's getting mildly parasocial, and it's starting to get to me. I guess it's not technically parasocial. I don't know if parasocial can apply to non-actual real people. Anyway, I'm not looking up the definition of parasocial today. That's too real. On the day of the competition, we press Hal's paws into the entry form for the dog agility course. Hal should still remember those special hand signals we used during training, right?
If he forgets and stands there, I'll use my evol to carry him.
Oh, we love a cheater. I'm back on his side again. Like when you cheated in that bamboo copter competition we had as kids. I want a bamboo copter now, what the hell? If Hal actually starts flying, Lincoln will be buzzing with headlines about a stray dog turning into a wanderer.
Cheating? Otto has detected a sensitive keyword.
Oh, what a snitch. When did you get here? We were warning our puppy to not cheat.
The competition schedule has been released, and you're in the second to last group.
Of course we are.
Let Otto see who's with Howell. Ollie. Yes, that one over there.
Oh, we can fuck up the competition. Nice. Following the direction Otto's ears are pointing in. An interesting thought. We see only one dog in the waiting area. Oh, it's that border collie. Oh, what a lovely boy. Wait, a border collie? Oh, we love a good fear competition. Border collies have a reputation that can strike fear into the hearts of puppies during canine competitions. Let me finish the sentence. They can move with— that's you. God damn you. Many people know this.
Like competition videos. They're basically like martial arts masters. They can move without leaving behind a trace, and glide with perfect grace.
Yep. We can't be disheartened before the competition starts. Hal was a good boy. Me too.
Of course. Look how hard he's tugging that chew toy right now. When it comes to tackling the course later, he definitely won't back down.
Oh, I can't remember the thing. Oh, I can't remember what it is. What's the never back down thing? I don't remember. What the hell? Was that this year or last year? I hope it was last year, because if it was this year, oh my god. God, the sound effects. Who voiced this? Get rid of them. They annoy the shit out of me, by the way. Anyway. Get a real dog! What should we do, Caleb? We need to think of a plan B. We have a plan B. It is to cheat. Fortunately, we're competing later, so we still have time to watch other competitions and learn from them. Right now, the flyball contest is being held. Flyball, you say? On the 2 straight tracks. The Westie. Yep. The Westie on the side bounds forward with— what the hell is a sentence? It is too many directions. And positions, I guess is the word for. The Westie on the Westie on one side bounds forward with lightning speed. Meanwhile, the Pomeranian on the other struts with confidence of a supermodel. I hated that. That was the worst sentence.
This Pomeranian is treating the racetrack like a runway.
Me too. There's a huge speed difference, but the Pomeranian is getting plenty of cheers. Looks like graceful puppies are also popular.
This isn't a professional competition. It's just using racing to give dogs a chance to show off. As long as Hal can win over the crowd, it'll be good.
Huskies always win over a crowd. We're fine. After watching the competition for several minutes, we've witnessed an amazing diversity of dogs. There's a Maltese that looks like a sentient mop, thoroughly cleaning the field with a chubby corgi that got stuck in a tunnel. These popular dogs have their own outstanding qualities. Hal has...
Did you forget? He has a stronger sense of curiosity and desire to explore compared to the other puppers.
How would you know, by the way? Like genuinely. You didn't spend time with any of them, you've just seen them all in this competition. Anyway. He'd be a great dog dad, hyping his boy up, anyway. Yeah, he was interested in your phone charm, which gave us the chance to bond with him.
He can play catch and wrestle around in the mud. He gave us plenty of surprises and joy.
That is what all dogs do, though.
If he can have the same kind of unexpected performance on the field, then the audience's reaction might be the same as ours.
Fair analysis, I'll give you that. Shouldn't we revise our strategy then?
You can act as the handler on the field, and I'll play it by ear from the sidelines.
Ah. He doesn't want to do any work. Fuck me, I guess. Isn't he the one that was giving come up anyway? Before Hal's official debut, Caleb hands his necklace over to me for safekeeping and tidies himself. Why would he? Anyway. Just like Tucker and turtleneck, no? Oh, I missed that one. What the fuck was that? Sitting in the spectator seats, I see him flash me a confident gesture and show a smile brimming with energy.
Hal, are you ready?
Did I misunderstand? Or was that line weird earlier? Anyway, I might just be a fool. No surprises there. Hal sprints while Caleb nimbly runs backwards. He constantly stays level with him.
This Huskies movement technique is remarkable.
The audience, tired from watching the competition, is captivated by Hal's excellent performance and raises their cameras once more. The live stream displays around the venue also rains some viewership. Don't know why I started with that one so much. The comments are increasing. This seems like an opportunity. I move next to the cameraman and make a calling gesture towards Hal. Caleb also guides him to look at me.
Ow! Ow!
I fucking hate these sounds. It's like the fucking bird all over again. That's right, come a little closer. Hal trots over and nuzzles the camera, and the screens displaying the livestream show his adorable face. Hal, you're photogenic. It's almost like you're a... Why are you relating him to food? But also all Huskies are pretty photogenic, they're great. It's almost like you're a sesame... Tangyun? I have no idea what that is, to be honest with you. I think I might actually. The more I think about it, I think I do know what that is. Never known the name of it. But Hal pays no attention to my praise. Half of his face is pressed against the lens as if he's trying to figure out what's inside the camera. When the scene is captured on camera, it looks like Hal is holding a magnifying glass to observe humans.
We now have an interlude. Look at this photogenic pupper.
I don't know why you saying Papa really threw me off, but it did.
Now all the cameras are focused on him. We're waiting for this frontline journalist to bring us a report.
Seeing that Hal has captured the audience's attention, Caleb and I exchange a knowing smile. Hey, can we fast forward to this being over? I don't want any more commentary about what's happening on this field. Our overall time was delayed, so we didn't win any awards, but we gained something more substantial. When the competition ended, I checked the broadcast. There were tons of comments from people who want to adopt Hal. Of course,
That's
it's a
the
husky.
result we knew we'd get.
Huskies are so popular.
Before entering the competition, I consulted the shelter about their adoption screening process.
Also, every other dog they've mentioned is so popular. None of they were all seemingly very expensive purebred dogs, by the way. God damn you, game. Of course all these dogs be adopted.
They'll evaluate the potential adopter's qualifications. I'm sure that Hal will have a loving owner.
Hells yeah. Hal suddenly starts thrashing around in my arms. Why are you holding him? Then he jumps to the ground and scampers away. Why did he leave the moment he heard about getting a new owner?
I think he had something else in mind.
Hal's little head pops up from around the corner again. He carries 3 commemorative medals in his mouth as he jumps into my
There's
arms.
a paw print on each medal, and I authenticated them for you. They're all Hal's.
How adorable. He's so lively now. Yeah, why do you jump back into your arms? This dog isn't a human. We're giving this dog too much credit, game. He's like a completely different dog from when we first met. He keeps jumping into our arms.
He probably overcame the trauma of being abandoned.
Can you stop bringing that up, by the way? You're giving me trauma for being abandoned.
Compared to the competition's results and finding him a new owner, I think this is the most special thing we've accomplished.
Yeah. I scratch Howl's belly, a spot he only exposes to humans he trusts the most. You've known him a day. Anyway, other people weren't willing to give Howl encouragement and love, so we gave him as much as he needed. Life needs these things to flourish, otherwise it's bound to lose its vitality. Caleb brushes aside Howl's fur that's pressed against me and holds the middle up to my chest.
Everyone craves those things, but most people are stingy about giving them out.
That's fucking lovable, yeah. Why is this a choice that I get to make? Well, I guess I can just sit here forever. Then Caleb is the richest- oh my god, I'm not ready for this. Wow. Caleb is the richest person in the world. Caleb, in the middle of helping me put the metal on, pauses. He gives me a puzzled look. Why else would he be willing to give me so much encouragement and love for so many years?
Ah, you're praising me. Keep going. Please and thank you.
No, that is simply too much for one day. You big fucking dog, you. He has got such fucking dog boy energy, though, doesn't he? I take Hal's tail. Well, actually, no, because he's also quite argumentative with us in a playful manner as well, but like still. If anything, it might actually be Zane or Raphael that's more of the dog boy energy. Huh. What an interesting thought. I feel like Silas has more cat energy, specifically when you first meet him. I think later on less, but I think specifically in the beginning was mad cat energy, wasn't he? Well, it's also Zane in the beginning. Well, actually no, Zane was quite nice in the beginning. He's just blunt. And mildly antisocial, I guess. Anyway, I take Hal's tail and brush it across Caleb's face. That's a mood. Now you're asking for praise, but you're rich. You don't need any compliments. That is fucking rude, by the way. Relationships should be fair exchange. It shouldn't be an exchange as per se, not as per. But like, if only one person in the relationship is the one dishing out all the love, that is a really exhausting relationship to be a part of for that poor person. If they're giving so much and not receiving any back. So goddamn, that is not a nice line to have. Don't encourage behavior like this game, that's savage. Hot diggity dog. Unexpectedly, he puts on a wounded expression. He should! His acting is terrible though. What a move.
What do you mean? Caleb is a poor little boy.
I
He only
regret
wants
it.
to hear you praise him a few times.
Please stop. Please go home. Your acting sucks. Why are you so brutal to this poor man? Ow. I just stabbed myself. Oh my god, do you really want to hear it that badly? Meeting Caleb's serious, expectant gaze, I pause. Then I muster up the courage with all my strength to speak. Listen carefully. Encouragement and love are things my friends can give, but what you've given me is more than that. I can follow you to... What a weird line. I can follow you too. Together we'll experience a newer, more expansive world from the ground to the clouds. This is something only Caleb can give. Get away from me.
Your words are sweet. You made Hal jealous.
I made me uncomfortable, so... There we go. Caleb leans down, his breast surrounds me, and caresses my head. It was a weird line, by the way, like, what a weird... I don't know how I feel about it, I'm still, like, conflicted.
But Caleb can give you even more than that. As long as you have room for it.
Can we stop talking in the third person? Jesus. I think that's it. That is story... over. This I think went longer than I expected. I thought 15 to 20 minutes max. And we have one more thing to do. Because I didn't do it in the previous episode. We're going for the pool. I have an amount of gems. I don't think we're gonna get him. I think it will blow my mind if we do. But that's fine. I also really want to pull on this and I'm resisting the urge so much. Anyway, let's get this going. Oh? I hate that I can hear it, by the way. Oh? God, my fucking curse of Xavier. Hello? Okay. Thanks all, to be honest. I kinda would've been mildly startled if I got him. I'm not pulling more than once because they've obviously just recently announced the new all hands on deck 5-man event. And I'm gonna have to pull so many times on that banner. Well. On the bright side though, I was thinking why is there dots? Of course. Oh, of course they had to be limited. I wish they wouldn't do that. It's so savage. That's not where I wanted to be, fucking Christ. I wanted to talk about this boy and the fact that you still get some mad amount of diamonds. So that's exciting. That's what, 2, 4, 6, 8? 800 more, so that's really nice. You haven't been playing through this event, you are missing out, by the way. I accidentally missed one day, but I should be fine, because I don't really care about the stuff on day 15, but I think I can get it on the morning of the 15th day. I should be fine. That's if I remember. Anyway. That has been whatever the hell this event is. It was cute actually. I did actually enjoy it a lot more than I thought I would, to be honest. I also just love this minigame, so I think that adds like 50 more points. I'm not gonna pull again because I don't necessarily want that Caleb. It's a bit much. I don't have to look at him all the time like that. You know, I don't know what the card actually looks like. It's standalone. You know, it's stagnant. What is the word? It's like, it's image. It's thumbnail. There you go. Stop talking. But I think it'll be bad. I think I don't want to look at it all the time. So I'm thankful that I didn't pull it. And yeah, I'm currently in the, I'm gonna save. I'm not looking forward to it. Anyway, thank you all for watching. Oh, I've just realized I'm not in any position to actually stop this recording. Oh god, thank you all for watching. I'll catch you all on the flip side. Bye for now.